Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Quest for Glory 1. Okay, now there's a password that we're supposed to say before we go in here. Okay, you say hide and go seek. What's that? Hide and go seek. You hear the sound of someone, or something, moving deeper into the cave to let you pass. Well, that's handy. Wonder if we can... As your eyes adjust to the darkness, you see by the light of the fungus that the passageway twists its way through the mountain. It is cold in here, and you can smell stagnant water and faint hints of decay. Can I go off this way? I'm pretty sure I could. I thought there was supposed to be... You hear the constant drip of water. I thought you were supposed to be able to see the, or get to the... Guardian's little bed area or something like that. You can watch the water drop down from the stalactites and ooze down the sides of the stalagmites. The only entrance to this cave is the one you came through. Well, what about down here? You've lost your sense of direction as the cave passage twists around. Oh, come on now. That's... The fungus is slimy and stuck tight to the cave walls. No? I was pretty sure. Well, let's try going back out and coming back in then. He's just not there. Okay. Well, then.
Grumble, grumble, grumble. Stupid guard dirty duty. Third time this week. Why always me? Grumble, grumble, grumble.
Ooh. Let's, Doesn't seem to have noticed us just yet. Let's take a look. Good ears, but very poor peripheral vision. Why are you doing that? Well, I guess it's, combat time. Against the Minotaur. Luckily, once you know what you need to do, just like everything else, not that difficult. I'm bad! If you've seen one, you've seen them all. The fortress gate, a very strong gate. It appears to be fastened somehow on the other side. Brigand's Fortress. Sheer cliff walls form a narrow box canyon where the brigands have built a fortress. There's a pile of debris where the steep cliff walls meet the fortress. Step over and get a closer look. A warning bell to alert all the brigands in the fortress. It's just an old-time rock. Won't roll. The bush sits next to the cliff. There are marks on the ground near the bush. Well, let's search the Minotaur's body. You quickly search the fallen Minotaur and find nothing. Wait a minute. The Minotaur's flail looks peculiar. You pick it up and examine it closely. Cleverly concealed in the flail are 50 silvers. A just reward for defeating such a valiant fighter, you tell yourself as you pocket the silvers. I did get points. Did I? Let me check to see if I was supposed to do that another way. Okay, no. I think he's just knocked out. Let's go ahead and save the game. And let's ignore the fortress. What's down here? Not sure why I'm still sneaking. Oh, come on, guys. Let's see, have I actually taken damage here? No, I haven't. Oh. Oh, well. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and ring the doorbell. I'm sure they'll be, happy to have some visitors. Ding, ding, ding! Maybe the brigands aren't such inhospitable creatures after all. Then again, maybe they are. Uh-oh. You ring the bell and the bell gets rung. The brigands have an even temperament. All bad. You seem to have a knack for doing the wrong thing. Aww. Okay. Well, let's see if I can just open the door. Why not? Use the bell. I don't want to use the bell. The gate appears to be fastened somehow on the inside. You'll have to force the gate open. Well, I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll smash the gate down, you decide. Ooh. Ow. Boy, that felt good. Hey, it worked. Do-do-do-do-do. Uh-oh. The carpets look rather new, perhaps recently stolen from the merchant in town. There's a sign on the red carpet which reads, "Step here." It's written in a shaky hand, as if the author was laughing at the time he wrote it. Oh, I'm sure that's not the case. It's a fortification for archers to stand behind. There's a dark rope stretched tautly across the path. Now that you know it's there, you can easily avoid it by stepping... Oh. Actually, I didn't want to do that just yet. Because obviously, if there's a death that I can get, I might as well try for it. Come on, bash that door down, hero. Oof. Boy, that felt good. Indeed it did. Let's walk inside. I got points. Well... Huh. Whee! The old rug over the pit trick. A small sign reads "Booby Trap." The brigands approach to see the booby they've caught. You think to yourself, if it looks like a trap, and it feels like a trap, maybe it is a trap. Ah, couldn't be. Well, surely this isn't a trap. There's a jack-in-the-box there? Well, I guess the good news is that, I think they're getting me with arrows. Whee! Quills run up your spine as you realize those large porcupines down there are really other heroes who collected arrows the hard way. Well, shucks. What's this way? An abridged ending. I scored that about a 3. Those diving lessons were a complete waste. Maybe you should have taken up bowling. I wonder. Your life is in grave danger, and you want to play with toys? What kind of a hero are you? I'm the awesome kind of hero. Now let's walk across that one. They have an Antwerp? Aww. You hit some lousy fall weather. Talk about an unpleasant trip to Belgium. Next time avoid Antwerp. End the trip rope altogether. Okay. Let's do it for realsies this time. It's not much to look at. There's a dark rope stretched tautly across the path. Now that you know where it's there, you can easily avoid it by stepping over it. Well, what about this one up here? Yep. What about this? Sacks of grain stored for the winter. Empty wine barrels. The winters here are very cold. There's a single pole supporting the sturdy-looking bridge across the chasm. Sturdy-looking bridge with 2 support poles across the chasm. A message written in a clear, firm hand, reading, "Cross here is on this bridge." His aim in life is to make shish kebab. I hope you're not skewered. Did they all say the same thing? Yeah, it looks like they do. If that isn't the safe way out of here, you are probably going to become an ex-hero. I don't see much else here. Okay, well. Here goes nothing. Well, luckily that seems to have worked. Let's go ahead and save it over that one. Okay, in we go. Alright, we've saved it, so let's take a look around. Wooden tables, benches, and chairs fill the space of this brigand meeting area. A chandelier lights the room, and an unlit candelabra stands in the corner. A rope hangs from the chandelier. Chandelier used to hold up the rope. Sturdy-looking device for holding candles. You've seen it before. The back door. They remind you of a bunch of knuckle-coughs. I'm sure that would make sense to me if I knew what the heck that was. Oh. Don't you feel a draft? You'd better find a way to prevent the brigands from getting at you from all sides if you want to survive this. Well, shucks. How was I supposed to know I was supposed to close the door? How rude, game. To not have an automatic door that closes and locks behind me. Let's give them a second to start maybe showing up. Come on. I'd like to shut the door in their face. Bam! You close and bar the door. You know, just notice this little chair here. Oh. Okay, now they move. Move the chair in front of the door. I don't know how I knew that they would be coming in there, though. Whoa. Look at these guys. I have? Alright, well. They're coming from behind the table. You begin toppling the candelabra. Those guys look familiar. You're hopelessly surrounded. You should have stopped those brigands somehow. Maybe you'll see the light. Well, that's disappointing. Alright, let's go ahead and restore the game. Alright, try this again. Actually, I'm not sure if you need to wait to close this door, but let's go ahead and do it now. Are they going to come? Yep, there they come. And I think you have to wait until they move off to move this one, otherwise they'll see that it's there and they'll come in another way. Move the chair in front of the door. There we go. What the sign says. It won't tell me. Alright, let's now do this. You begin toppling the candelabra. Oh, a wise guy, eh? Leave the rope alone for now. It's serving a very important function by holding up the chandelier. But, let's get on the table. And wham! Woohoo! Success! I've seen it before? Really? Well, let's go ahead and save it again. Can't do much with that. Well, let's go through this door. You bar the door behind you. What the hell is this room? You behold a most fascinating place. The person labeled me speaks. Abandon mope, all ye who enter here. Well, I'm not moping. Job hunting or just sightseeing. I foresee a brilliant future for you in the fall. You don't say. If you've got nothing to say, then speak fast or forever hold your pieces. I have plenty of Lego pieces. Does that count? State your case before I case your estate. Let's look around. It's me! The arrows point to various orifices. Do they? Looks like a picture of a door, of an door painted on the wall. In the upstairs doorway, there is a chain with a handle attached. It's a box of some sort, or so the sign says. There's a button on the box. It's an entrance, or is it an exit? It's a chain of events. You've seen it before. Have a nice day. Engraved on the button are the words, push me. What about pull you? A pet door? It's shorter than you are. What an interesting hinged trapdoor. What do you suppose would happen if you stepped on it? Okay, well, let's go ahead and talk to him. Ah, we got some points. Yorick! You know me? Then perhaps you have come to help. Perhaps you were able to take the child from the band. Alas, poor Yorick. I know me well. 10 years ago, I swore I would find Elsa no matter what. It took me 2 years to find her, here with the brigands, and I've posed as her warlock ever since. I couldn't break the spell on her, nor could I leave her to grow up into an attractive woman surrounded by rogues and scoundrels. Someone had to defend her honor. Let's ask about Elsa. You know Elsa? Then perhaps you have come to help. Perhaps you were able to take the child from the band. After you've explained what you know about Elsa, Yorick speaks. It's about time that someone else helped Elsa before it's too late. Toro and I are the only friends she's got here. Toro? You mean the Minotaur. Oops. Actually, pro tip, he's not dead. She's a lot like her dad, though. She organized these brigands and changed them from mere thugs to major raiders. She plans to move the entire band away from the valley as soon as the snow clears. If that happens, I know she will never be disenchanted. Let's ask about the leader. I'll protect the brigand leader with everything I've got. That's no laughing matter. As I get madder... Oh, puns. What can you tell me about this maze that you've built here? This room is my way of keeping the brigands from bothering the leader about raises, since it tends to raise the brigands. I designed it myself. This place has people rolling in the aisles. I'm sure it does. Where is the exit from this room? There are plenty of doors. You wouldn't want me to spoil your fun now. Either you'll figure it out in the end, or you'll end it before you're out. What can you tell me about the fortress itself? This fort is the brigand's palace. It has been well constructed. Sorry. My phone was going off. Toro is the Minotaur that guards this fortress. Elsa found him when he was just a calf, and he's kowtowed to her ever since. Kowtowed? Whoops. Let's ask about the Minotaur again. He guarantees that the brigands won't give Elsa any bull. Okay, well, what can you tell me about disenchantment? You know about the enchantment? Then perhaps you have come to help. Perhaps you were able to take the child from the band. Elsa doesn't know who she really is. That's part of the enchantment. When Elsa was left with the brigands 10 years ago, all her memories were taken away from her. I borrowed a magic mirror from a friend to try to break the spell, but it only works when spells are cast directly at you. If you're going to be a big hero, I hope you brought a dispel potion or something. Yeah, really, I hope you did, because you can't go back and get it. Pro tip, if you didn't, reload. Oops. He said something else there. The true dispel potion will break an enchantment. You must splash the potion on Elsa as soon as you can, or she'll skewer you for sure. She's more than a match for old Swordy Lordy now. Swordy Lordy? You must know that the Blade Braggart. He used to show off in the castle courtyard all the time. Elsa once asked if Rapier Ruler would teach her to use the sword, and the sword boar told her that he would not waste his talent on females. She came to me in tears. After all, she was only 9 at the time. She could teach old weapon Windbag a thing or two now. Her arm is true, and she's truly disarming. Indeed. What can you tell me about this mirror that we've been hearing a little bit about? Ah, yes, the mirror with the leer, as Erasmus calls it. Or was it Fenris? It reflects the spell back on the caster of the spell. Now, where did I put that mirror? Was it on the desk in Elsa's office? Or else in the office on Elsa's desk? Probably the latter. What can you tell me about the Baron? Would he be surprised to see his little girl now? I'm sure he would. Okay, well, I guess we'll go ahead and save it here, and in the next episode, we will try to navigate this maze. So we'll see you then.